Hey guys, welcome to the video. So today in the video, I'm going to be preparing you guys for the week up ahead. I'm going to show you guys penny stocks, some stocks I'm swinging right now, some bounce back plays, and some stocks that bet on the stock market going down, which is what I'm expecting at the beginning of the week. I'm going to be showing you guys my preparation for this week, what I plan on doing, and the trades that I plan on making. And this upcoming week is going to be super volatile, so we need to prepare. We need to be ready for any situation that comes up. I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what I plan on doing if each situation comes on up. I'm going to be showing you guys my portfolio and everything that I'm holding and what I plan on doing this week. So hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Alright guys, let's get into earnings for this week. I will be swing trading 2 of these earnings, and I'll get into those in just a second. Let's talk about some earnings plays and what my strategy is with earnings. So with earnings, I play the information that I have above the market. So the way that you beat Wall Street, the way that you make crazy profits, is you study, research, and you find out things that the stock market and Wall Street has not realized yet. So the 2 that I believe that stock market and Wall Street have not realized yet is GAN, which is Tuesday after close, and Smith & Wesson brands, which is Thursday before open. I will be playing these 2 swing trades very heavily, and the reason that I'm super bullish on GAN earnings is because I believe that the CEO is going to hype investors up. He's super excited. I've done a ton of research on this guy. He's a really good CEO, and he's great at earnings calls. If you haven't listened to them, I really do encourage you to go listen to past earning calls, because this guy definitely knows what he's talking about, and I think GAN's going to blow up, possibly. I have a price target of gaining 20% on GAN after earnings. Alright, now let's look at Thursday before open. I'm playing Smith & Wesson brands, ticker symbol SWBI. The reason that I'm playing this is because of gun sales. Gun sales are going through the roof. Smith & Wesson, they sell guns, they sell ammo. I'm super bullish, and I'm swing trading a bunch of gun and ammo stocks, which I'll be getting into more in a second. And I'll also add in some penny trades in there. But Smith & Wesson brands, they're producing guns, they're producing ammo 24/7 and still selling out. They're not having to discount anything. It's just insane the things they're doing right now, and I believe that there's 30 to 40% upside. There is substantial downside because this stock has gained so much recently, because a lot of people are anticipating these earnings, but I'm super bullish. I'm super excited for these earnings, and like I said, I have 30% upside throughout the week on Smith & Wesson brands. Yeah, I'm super excited on Smith & Wesson. Some people are swing trading Kroger. I believe that I don't have information above the market on Kroger, so that's the reason that I'm not going to swing trade those. And I've looked into Lennar as well, and I don't believe that I have information above the market. I don't know enough about the company to be confident in swing trading those earnings, so that's the reason that I will not be swing trading either of those. Let's take a look at Smith & Wesson brands, ticker symbol SWBI, the chart real quick. As you can see, they've had some crazy gains recently because of all the gun sales, because of the ammo sales, and people are anticipating these earnings. But I believe these earnings are even going to surprise these people who are super bullish on this stock. They're just, like I said, they're producing 24/7. They're selling out 24/7, no discounts, no anything. It's a great company at the moment, and they have an amazing opportunity right in front of them. So that is the reason that I'm swing trading Smith & Wesson. Alright, and you guys know I always got to talk about GAN stock, ticker symbol GAN. I love this company long term. It's a sports betting software play. They're behind the scenes on FanDuel. They're behind the scenes on a bunch of other casino games, especially having to do with sports betting. I believe that sports betting is going to blow up. I believe they're going to have a great earnings call with a great outlook, with great future projections. And I believe they're going to surprise a lot of investors with their future outlook. And there is great upside. I'm predicting 20% upside on this stock this week. And I will be swing trading these earnings, and I plan to hold GAN long. Alright, next I'm going to be talking about penny stocks for this week. Be watching and possibly playing. I've had a ton of wins recently. We've had 700% profits on Genius. That's another stock to watch this week. I'll talk about that in a second. We've had a ton of profits on LTM. We took 50% profits. We took profits before it went OTC, so we got out of that one and took profits on that one. We've had great gains on Solo, over 70% profits on Solo. I took profits on that one as well, but that is a super close watch right now. Last week I recommended INKW. We took 30% profits on that one as well. I recently took 50% profits on Drive Shack, ticker symbol DS as well. And I also had over 100% gains on Dorel Industries, ticker symbol DIIBF, which is a selling company. Took profits on that a while back, but it's just crazy. And those are a couple of penny stocks that I have some success with. So I do have a great background on picking penny stocks, and so stay tuned for some more penny stock picks. First, we're going to be talking about Genius Brands International, ticker symbol GNUS. So this is a big high play. Their television network finally comes out on Monday. So let's talk about their network real quick. Their network shows ads instead of payment. So like Netflix, you pay a monthly fee. But with Genius, you're going to be showing your kids ads. They show up ads on the platform instead of you having to pay a monthly fee. So parents should be all over this. And the reason is they don't got to pay a monthly fee. Their kids don't really care about watching ads. Their kids aren't going to complain about regular commercials. So this is a big play, potential long-term play. Please do your own research. Please figure out what your thesis is on this stock. I'm not for sure what I think about this Genius television network yet. There's a ton of upside, but this stock could also just absolutely drop. This stock could be a failure just because if the Genius brand doesn't take off, if the kids don't like the content. But something to be aware of, they do have some great names endorsing this brand, such as Stan Lee. He's coming out with a show on this network as well, and this is just super hyped, pure hype play. Ride this wave up if the momentum looks great and if the television network comes out looking very successful. So please watch this one, and this is a very big potential swing trade. So Sea Energy Maritime Holdings Corp, ticker symbol SHIP. This is a stock that I cut losses on last week, but I'm still super interested. The reason that I cut losses is that I was expecting the earnings to be last Friday, but that was false information. A lot of websites had that false. And on this one, Robinhood was actually right on the earnings. So the earnings are in either the end of this week or next week, I believe. So I am playing earnings with this one. I believe they will beat estimates by a crazy margin. I do see 100% upside possibility after earnings on this penny stock, and that's the reason I'm playing it still. I did sell out. I did cut losses because my thesis was wrong. My thesis was that the earnings would be on Friday, and I was wrong about that. So sometimes when your thesis is wrong, you just got to cut losses very quickly. But I do plan on buying back in before the earnings. Do your own research. Figure out when earnings is for sure, because there's a lot of false information out about ship earnings. But this is a big stock that I'm playing for earnings potential. So the next stock I'm going to be talking about is Arlo Technologies, ticker symbol ARLO. And this is a perfect play for this time. They sell security cameras. They sell ammo, which is both perfect for the riots going on. The potential police scare, if police somehow decline in some way. There's a lot of info going around about that. So people are very scared. And this stock could get very hyped up by investors. Especially just the fact that people are looking at security cameras now. They're kind of scared. Oh, what's going to happen to the police force? Because there's a lot of speculation of what's going to happen with that. So people need to take their safety into their own hands in some cases and buy Arlo Technologies security cameras and also ammo. Ammo is selling out like crazy. So Arlo is a play on both of those. And I believe this is a great potential swing trade with 100% upside. As you can see with the chart, there's easy bounce back upside as well. So this is a great value and great growth company. The next penny stock I'm going to be talking about is Cemtrex Incorporated, ticker symbol CETX. So this is a big play on security cameras as well. I see great upside. This stock has already popped, but there's further upside in my opinion to be had. I looked into this company. They do have a great balance sheet. They do have everything is very healthy about this company, and there's great growth potential. There is risk involved because it already had its pop, but there is so much more upside in my opinion, and this could be a very big potential swing trade on the video surveillance hype around investors and the sales around consumers. So this next stock, Jumia Technologies, ticker symbol JMIA. This is not necessarily a penny stock. This is just one that I believe has long-term upside. So this is pretty much the Amazon of Africa. It's a big e-commerce platform. And as you can see, look, there was like almost 30. The stock almost reached 30 earlier this year, and the fact that it's down at 550 now, this just has great bounce back upside. I believe this company has great growth, so it's a value growth play, and it's a long-term potential trade, long-term potential hold for this company, and there's great growth opportunity as well. So as all my followers know, I'm projecting a slight crash, a slight correction this week, and I'm going to be showing you guys some plays that we can bet on the stock market going down, make a ton of money when the stock market goes down. So let's get into those. So first, let's talk about the fear indicator, VIX. VIX indicates the fear in the market. So this usually pops whenever there's a lot of fear. If there's the Rona concerns, if there's straight up investor fear in the market. I've done a ton of social research, researching how the fear is looking, what people are tweeting about, all that good stuff. And a play that I love to make with this is TVIX. TVIX doubles every movement that VIX makes. So VIX goes up 10%, boom. TVIX goes up 20%. So that's a big play on that. An easy swing trade, easy profits with investor fear in the market. So the next stock I'm going to be talking about is SPXS. So this measures the downward movement of the market times 3. So every time the SPY goes up 1%, this stock will lose 3%. But every time the SPY goes down 1%, this stock will go up 3%. So I'm betting on the stock market going down very big this week. So I'm projecting like a slight 3% downward movement, especially on Monday. So when that happens, SPXS will go up 9%. So this is an easy way to just bet on the stock market going down and profit big off of that. So this next stock I'm going to be talking about is FAZ. So this measures the downward movement of the Russell 1000. The Russell 1000 includes a bunch of small cap companies. So they're usually the biggest winners in bounce back plays and the biggest losers when the stock market goes down. So this kind of maximizes your upside. So every time the Russell 1000 will go down 1%, this means that FAZ will go up 3%. So that's another option to diversify into the stock market potential crash. So this is another way to diversify just with TZA. This is kind of like FAZ, except this measures the Russell 2000, so includes a couple more companies, and just another way to diversify. And when the Russell 2000 goes up 1% or goes down 1%, every time it goes down 1%, we'll gain 3% on TZA. So that's another option to just consider diversifying into this potential stock market crash. So I'm going to be talking about Hertz one more time as well. Ticker symbol HTZ. This is a stock that I have heavy put options on, over 30 put options expiring this Friday. I'll probably take profits on the first big drop this week. But talking about this is the most over-leveraged company I could find. They're over-leveraged in debt. They filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. I believe the stock will get hit hard, very hard in the beginning of the week. I could see the stock going under $2 sometime this week, and I do have a projection of January 2021, the stock being at $0. So this is a stock that I have heavy put options on, and I'm betting hard it will go down and should be the hardest stock to get hit this week. Next, I'm going to get into some upside potential crash stocks. So these stocks will go up when the market has fear about the Rona, and also just when the market goes up in general. So this is a big hedge. You can limit your risk and maximize your upside at the same time. So let's talk about these two stocks. So next up, we got Peloton Interactive stock, ticker symbol PTON. So you guys know that I love this stock long term. I can see this stock blowing up 1-2 years down the road as well. Peloton has become sort of a status symbol. They're making bank. They're producing as many bikes as they can. They're backed up 7 to 11 weeks on orders. So every time somebody orders one, it takes 7 to 11 weeks because they're just so backed up. They have so many orders right now, which is insane. It's become a status symbol. Like I said, people will buy this to fit in with others, to compete with their potential work buddies, with their potential friends. This is just a big play in a stay-at-home stock. So if the Rona does have a second wave, if fear does have a second wave, Peloton is a perfect play. It will go up like crazy, just like we saw with the first crash. And I love this stock's upside long term. So it's a win-win situation. Whatever happens in the market, you're safe with Peloton. So next up, we got Activision Blizzard, ticker symbol ATVI. This is another stay-at-home stock, but a stock that has crazy upside potential in the future. So the new Xbox is coming out. The new PS5 is coming out into the holiday season. So this is a big play on that. They make a ton of games. There's a ton of video games going around. There's a ton of video game hype right now. Activision is a perfect play on this. It also produces a bunch of phone games. If you go to their website, look into everything they own. I love this stock long term, and I love this stock short term. It's another win-win stock. Stay at home, boom, big wins. As we saw with the first crash, it had a pop. And if the market keeps on performing well, it's still amazing video game sales. And plus, with all the new consoles coming out later this year, this should have amazing sales as well during that time. With all the riots going on, with all the gun sales happening, gun and surveillance stocks are one of my favorite swing trades at the moment. I'm going to be going a deep dive on all of these guns and surveillance stocks, and I believe we should have call options, we should have shares, and be ready for the big pop. And there will be a continued big pop, in my opinion, and this is a big play that I'm making, so let's get into these stocks. So first up, I'm going to talk about Vista Outdoor, ticker symbol VSTO. So this is a big play on every single thing having to do with outdoors and gun sales. So this is very diversified. It's not a pure play on everything, but I love the summer of the outdoors this year. I believe this will be the summer of the outdoors. People are social distancing outdoors. It's much more safer to be outdoors. So they have a ton of outdoor brands. So that's why I love them as an outdoor play. But also, they're a big producer of ammo. I'm super interested in ammo trades right now. People are buying up ammo. Everybody's selling out. Vista Outdoors is selling out. I've researched a ton of social research. I've looked into their website, and I know that they're selling out of everything. I've listened to their CEO talk about it. So this is a big play on that, and I love this one to reach $20 sometime this year. So next up, we got Olin Corporation, ticker symbol OLN. They are once again a big producer of ammo, and they're at lows for the year or close to lows for the year, and they should have a big pop incoming, in my opinion. I love this one not as a high conviction trade, but it is a mid conviction trade, and I believe it should reach $20 by the end of the year as well. They're selling out of all their ammo, just like Vista Outdoors is. Next up, we got American Outdoor Brands Corporation, ticker symbol SWBI. So like I said earlier, this is stock that I talked about earlier as well. This is Smith & Wesson brands. That's their big play. Smith & Wesson is selling out of everything. I'm using this as a swing trade. Just like I said before, they're producing 24/7 and still selling out of everything. No discounts needed. So this is a big play, and I see crazy high upside for their earnings on Wednesday. And I will be trading this one heavy, potentially call options as well. Next up, we got Sportsman Warehouse Holdings, ticker symbol SPWH. So this is another play on guns and ammo. This is like a big outdoor play as well. So Sportsman's Warehouse, this is just diversifying into the gun and ammo space. So all your eggs aren't in one basket, but there should be some great growth potential. It has already had a pop, but I believe there should be a further pop, and it has a dip recently. So this is one that I'm super interested in, and I will be starting a pretty good size position. It is a mid conviction trade, not as high conviction as Smith & Wesson brands, but this is a big play that I will be making as well. So let's talk about my portfolio, what I'm doing this week, all my buys and sells, and how to act whenever things go the wrong way or go the right way, and how I will take profits this week. So the first position that I have is an $18 strike price call expiring June 19th on FAZ. On this one, I will plan to take profits whenever the stock market drops, beginning on Monday, in my opinion. I'll just take quick profits, a quick, easy gain, and it's just a small position to take gains when the stock market goes down. The next position that I have is I have 44 Hertz, ticker symbol HTZ puts, a 3.5 strike price, expiring June 19th. I'll take profits on this one quickly as well. I am expecting a huge drop on Monday especially. I'll take quick profits on all my Hertz puts, and this is a huge position, probably my biggest position going into this week. Next up, I have 305 shares of SPXS. I'll take quick profits on this one once again. And this is a big bet that the stock market is going to drop on Monday, and I'll take quick profits if the stock market drops big on Monday. The next position that I have is 37 shares of TVIX. This is a big play on the fear indicator. VIX, it measures the fear of the index, and the TVIX doubles every move that the VIX makes. So I'll take quick profits on this one. If this one pops, which I'm expecting a ton of fear going after the weekend and starting on Monday. Jim Cramer is getting a bunch of fear into the market as well. Thank you, Jim. And once again, I'll take quick profits on this position. Next up, I have 9 SPXS calls expiring June 19th, and it's an $8 strike price. Once again, this is one that I'll take quick profits on. It just leverages my money into SPXS, and I'll take quick profits when the stock market goes down. I'm holding a few other positions in Sportsman's Warehouse and Smith & Wesson brands, and some gun and surveillance stocks as well. Very small, but I will add to this. I also plan on adding a bunch of GAN this week, and heavy into Smith & Wesson. Very heavy in Smith & Wesson and pretty heavy into GAN. I'm playing both of those earnings. I plan to not take profits on GAN because that is a long-term hold, so I'll have a big gain and then keep holding. And with Smith & Wesson, I do plan to take quick profits because that's not a long-term stock. It's more of a trade, and I believe that once the market realizes what I know, then this pop will happen, and I'll take profits on my call options and my shares of Smith & Wesson brands. All right, let's talk about what happens if the stock market does not go how I'm expecting. What am I going to do? So if the stock market is positive opening on Monday, I'll probably cut losses very quickly. There's no point in holding and risking my whole portfolio for something that's just a 50-50 bet of what's going to happen the next day. So I'm expecting, like, there's a 70% chance or so that the stock market will have a big drop on Monday, and that's what I've been playing all week. That's what I'm expecting to happen on Monday. And if that does not happen, then I'll cut my losses very quickly, get into safer stocks, and it's just not worth the risk into my portfolio as a whole. So one big thing that we need to be ready for is to take profits and to cut losses. I love to take profits, and I love cutting losses before anything gets worse. This is a smart thing to do as an investor and as a trader. You always need to cut profits and move on to the next trade. Don't get the sunk cost theory, which is sunk cost theory means that once you lose money, you're like, oh, I can't sell now because I lost money. No, you need to cut losses now. You need to cut losses as fast as you can. That's how you save your portfolio. That's how you don't lose everything. So be sure to cut your losses whenever needed. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I put in hours and hours. It probably took me 7 to 8 hours. I'm studying, researching this whole weekend, editing this video, filming this video, getting all my ideas together, talking with this stock group. If you're interested, the link is down below. It's $4.99 a month to become a member of the Stock Watch community. Get my watch list every single night, get pictures of my portfolio every night, and my plays for the next day every single night. I hope you guys be a self-sufficient investor. That's the point of the group. And we're growing like crazy. We have over 280 members. So I highly recommend you join. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like the video. We have a bunch more videos like this coming out. This is going to be weekly Sunday videos of what's my plays for the next week. So please stay tuned for what I'm doing the rest of the week and what I plan for next week. And that'll be out next Sunday. And I'll have updates throughout the week of every single move that I make. So thank you guys for watching. Good luck this week, everybody. And let's get rich, baby.